Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hello once again from Mayville State University. Joe Lancello along with James Martins, and our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. For all your insurance needs, check in with Irie Insurance online to get the latest information that you would need. Our championship game has Carrington taking on Devils Lake. Devils Lake, the number 1 seed in this region tournament. Carrington, the number 2 seed in Region 2. The winner of this game goes directly to the state tournament in Minot next week, the state Class A tournament. Without pass and go, we're collecting $200. And the team that does not win will be on their way to a game here Saturday, taking on Kindred, the third place team in Region 1. Let's go downstairs right now to James Martins, and our pregame interviews brought to you by DHB, Dakota Heritage Bank, DHB.bank. James?
Thanks, Joe. With Coach Andy Broughton from the Carrington Cardinals. And, Coach, a couple of days ago, a tough, hard-fought battle against Thompson. A great win to get you into the championship. What's the energy level like for the girls going into this one?
Oh, it'll be good. We split with them during the year. They handled us pretty good in the first game up there. Their press handled the second half. Next game in Carrington was a little more even.
It could take a lot out of you when you play a great team like Thompson, and you got another good test in Devils Lake. But it starts with the fundamentals, right? We just saw it with Thompson and Grafton. Starts with the free throw, starts with the defense, the rebounds, the turnovers. Those are going to be big tonight, I take it.
Yeah, we got to take care of the ball. You know, their press is coming at us, no big secret. And if we attack and can score on the back end of it a little bit, it'll really help us out a lot.
When you face a team like Devils Lake that you just mentioned brings a lot of press, how do you try to calm things down, so to speak, and keep the girls focused?
Yeah, we know we're not going to be perfect. There's going to be mistakes out there. Last game there was a lot of turnovers, but we got to clean things up and handle the ball. And if we make a mistake, hey, just worry about the next play.
Andy Brown, head coach for the Carrington Cardinals, joining us here in our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame coaches comments, DHB.bank. Coach, thanks for the time. Best luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back to you, Joe.
Okay, James, thanks very much. And again, our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. There you are. At Irie Insurance, they cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. We'll continue our pregame coaches' comments in a moment on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planter.com.
And we continue with our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Let's go to James Martins with Justin Klein, the coach of the defending state champion, Devils Lake Firebirds.
Thanks, Joe. Again, Coach, a good test on Tuesday against Grafton. Really, I think, woke your ladies up this is tournament time. It's not going to be like the regular season. You got to come out and play every night.
Right, it is. You saw from the upsets on Tuesday night around the state, and Grafton played us really tough. Grafton just battled Thompson. Anything can go, and when that ball doesn't go in the hole, anybody could win.
You know it well, taking on Carrington and getting a big win to start the season, and then they came around and got you the second time.
Yeah, they did, and they did a nice job when we were down there hitting outside shots. They were open shots, so we're going to try to not let them get so many wide open shots, make them earn those shots a little bit tonight.
On the defensive end, they're so disciplined, they're so sound, and they got the size and the length to challenge. It's going to be a tough test, I think, for your ladies tonight.
Yeah, it will, and hopefully we can contain their shooters and again, speed the game up a little bit, maybe wear them down a little bit, maybe late. Third quarter, is a big thing for us, so we'll see how that goes.
Head coach Justin Klein from Devils Lake joining us here ahead of the championship between Devils Lake and Carrington. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back to you, Joe.
Thanks.
And I've got a gremlin bumping my score camera here. Our pregame interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. And we are going to have some special guests singing our national anthem this evening. And we'll come back to that in just a moment on your live event. No, we'll keep things here. Beg your pardon. Carrington will be in the red with white and black. Devils Lake white with red. And a little bit of gold. And that's what these teams are going to be looking for tonight, is some gold. And a trip to the state tournament. And our national anthem is going to be sung by this quartet led by Hillsborough Superintendent John Dryberg, along with Wendell Berg and his son Aaron and Al Tweet. Rounding out the foursome who will sing our national anthem, Gary Caldor is listed as an alternate. Something a little special for our championship game. Let's listen in.
1 minute of fame here. Good evening and welcome to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse on the campus of Maple State University. We would like to welcome you to tonight's Region Girls Basketball Championship game between the Carrington Cardinals and the Devils Lake Firebirds. Please rise. You all enter your place for right hand. so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well-deserved applause. Once again, that was John Dryberg, Wendell Berg, Aaron Berg, and Al Tweet. And Tom, now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products. Grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. For Carrington, the visitors, number 11 is Mara Johnson, a 5'8 freshman, averaging 8.8 a game. Number 14, Harper Coleman, a 5'8 sophomore, averaging 4 a game. 21 is Eaton Hornet, a 5'9 senior, averaging 12.5. 32, Mara Coots, a 5'11 freshman, averaging 5 a game. And 33, Isabel Wendell, a 5'7 senior, averaging 5 a game. Now for Devils Lake, number 11, Cabrin Friddle, a 5'9 senior, averaging 6 a game. 13 is Tylee Brodina, a 5'7 sophomore, averaging 12.5. 21 is Presley Brown, a 5'9 junior, averaging 9.5 points. 25, Claire Heilman, a 5'9 senior, averaging 8.7. And 32, Tori Fee, a 5'8 senior, averaging 8 points a game. And 3.5 rebounds and 3 assists. Justin Klein, the coach of Devils Lake. Andy Broughton, the coach of Carrington. Tonight's officials are Todd Elfman, Brandon Walsh, and Danny Weigel. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Carrington will be in the traveling red uniforms, white numbers, white and black trim. A trip to the state tournament on the line. Our scoreboard brought to you by Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest. So who's going to make plans to Minot? Or who's going to make plans to be here on Saturday? Tap control by Devils Lake. Brown driving and scoring. Uptown Presley Brown gives Devils Lake a 2-0 lead, and pressure in the backcourt by the Firebirds. Long ball cut by Coots. Dumping for Isabel Wendell, who scores in a foul. Excuse that, a foul on Harper Coleman of Carrington. That's her first. And the first foul of the game. Backcourt pressure again. Fee beating that into the front court. 13 is Tylee Brodina. Down low for Heilman. She's fouled and will get 2 free throws. Mara Johnson with the Carrington foul, her first. Second on Carrington in the quarter. Claire Heilman, a 73.5% free throw shooter for the Firebirds. First free throw good. Devils Lake ranked number 3 at the final rankings by the North Dakota media. Second free throw missed, and the rebound for Coots. I mispronounced her name Tuesday night, and I apologize for that. Eden Hornet into the front court. Mara Johnson, long three, no. And the rebound for Howman. Fee, long ball, cut by Brown. Now Heilman splitting two defenders, overshot the basket. Isabel Wendell the rebound. Mara Johnson near side, just over a minute played in this Region 2A championship game. Wendell looking, now will drive to the basket. Kick it out for Johnson with a three, off the bracket, no good. Wendell an offensive rebound. Johnson faked another three, now the baseline jumper is too long. And a rebound for Brown. Brown had the ball knocked out of her hands while she was going for a shot. The ball stays with Devils Lake with 28 to shoot. Firebirds looking to add to a 3-0 lead. Heilman fouled. And clear to the line again. Eden Hornet with the Carrington foul, her first, and the team's third of the first quarter. Heilman was 1 of 2 at the stripe a moment ago, averaging 8.7 a game. First free throw good. In for Carrington, number 10, Aniston Hornet, a 5'8 freshman, to replace her older sister Eden. Heilman gets the roll in both free throws. 5-0 Devils Lake lead, a minute 45 into the game. Long ball caught by Coleman, who had the ball poked away. Good work defensively by Presley Brown to force the turnover and avoid the layup. Carrington ball, 29 to shoot. Eden Hornet, after a very quick rest, comes back into the game for Carrington to replace Harper Coleman. Wendell on the throw-in. Deep for Aniston Hornet. Johnson. Wendell with 15 to shoot. Ball almost stolen by Brudina. Coots down low, missing, and a rebound for Heilman. Long ball cut by Brown. Tried to throw it across, but Coots cut it off. First turnover of the game. Eden Hornet. No, and Heilman another rebound. Still 5-0 Devils Lake. 2.5 minutes into the game. Nice pass for Fee to score. And the Firebirds up 7-0. And continuing to put pressure on Carrington. And that'll go into the scorer's table. 35, Cadence Van Ray, a 5'9 senior, into the game for Carrington. And a sub for Devils Lake, I believe. There she is, Jolie Martinson, 23. Long three from the left doesn't go. And a rebound, Van Ray. And timeout, Carrington. 4:49 to go in the quarter. On the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Devils Lake 7, Carrington nothing.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
This timeout brought to you by Nodak Insurance, Chris Moan Agency. Contact Chris or sales associate Cole Lamb for all your insurance needs, located in Grand Forks and Lakota. Devils Lake continue to put on the pressure with a 7-0 lead. Down the far sideline, Wendell. Mara Johnson. And now Aniston Hornet. Anderson driving. Shot was altered by Friddle. And here come the Firebirds again. Tylee Brodina back for Fee. Fee will run the offense. Free throw line extended right for Brown. Ball poked loose. And a second Devils Lake takeaway. And they almost lost it back again. Aniston Hornet with a three, yes. And the Cardinals on the board. Midway through the opening quarter. Friddle back for Brodina. Turnover three on Devils Lake. 22, Bryn Smith, a 5'6" senior, into the game for Carrington to replace Mara Johnson. Both teams pretty deep. They'll rotate quite a few players. Three on the way, good. By Aniston Hornet, back-to-back threes by the freshman. That's now a 7-6 game. Almost 3.5 to go first quarter. Region 2A championship on the line here from Mayville State. Jolie Martinson driving to the basket. Her first points, 9-6, Devils Lake. Three on the way from Smith, no. Rebound comes to Eden Hornet. She'll put it up, no. Rebound tipped out. And here come the Firebirds. Brodina on their one. Nice stop on the block and score. Tylee Brodina's first points. 11-6 Devils Lake. Under 3 to go in the quarter and another takeaway. Brodina's shot was blocked. Firebirds still with it. Friddle for Martinson. Wide open Brown, right baseline jumper draws there, but it's caught, 14 to shoot. Brodina with a three, bango. Tylee Brodina with 5, 14-6. Long ball, Van Ray missing, and a rebound for Brown. Nice move by Brodina to score. Tylee with 7 in the quarter. 10-point lead now for Devils Lake as we near the 2-minute mark. Hornet, left wing jumper good. Eden Hornet's first points. And all 8 Carrington points scored by a member of the Hornet family. Brodina. Presley Brown, entry pass intercepted by Van Ray. And now stolen right back. And a Brown layup. 4 for Brown. 18-8, we got a foul the other way. Jolie Martinson committing the Devils Lake foul, her first, and that's the first on the Firebirds in the quarter. First free throw around and out. Almost like a hockey line change for Devils Lake. 2 Ava Beck in the game. 15 Mia Ellsberger. Mara Johnson 11 and Harper Coleman back in for Carrington. And Aniston Hornet with 1 of 2 at the line. 18-9, long pass retrieved by Ellsberger. Back for Brodina. On top, Heilman, who's back in the game. Her 3 doesn't go. And a loose ball foul on the rebound. Against Devils Lake, Mia Ellsberger, her first, team second. 33, Isabel Wendell back into the Carrington lineup. Facing the pressure from Devils Lake again. Eden Hornet got it ahead down the far sideline for Johnson, who got pushed. Claire Hallman with the Devils Lake foul, her first and the team's third, with 1:15 to go in the quarter. Cardinals with the ball down, 18-9. Eden Hornets pass is blocked and now stolen. Beck, nice pass. And a foul. Harper Coleman with the foul. That's her second. That's 4 on Carrington in the quarter, which has 1:05 to go. And that gets Aniston Hornet back into the game for Carrington. And it will be Eden Hornet who gets a break. Fresh shot clock. Brown from a tough position scores. She's got 6. 20-9 with under a minute to go in the quarter. Wendell trying to find Coots. The ball's on the floor. 5th Carrington turnover in the opening quarter. Ellsberger. Brown from the right wing. Brown driving and scoring. Presley Brown with 8 in the quarter. 22-9 in favor of the Firebirds, and that's thrown away. .32 Tori Fee, 13 Tylee Brodina back into the game for Devils Lake. Shot clock off with 27.8 to go in the quarter. Brodina, right corner, 3, no. Offensive rebound, Ellsberger in the basket. Ellsberger's first points, 24-9. Pass tipped away from Coots and a foul. Brodina with the foul, her first, 4th team foul on Devils Lake. 10.4 to go in the quarter. If we get another foul here, it'll be a penalty. And number 5, Anna Shock, a 5'7" senior, checking in for the Firebirds, as Brodina will sit down. Wendell with 7. And a travel. Unofficially, 7 turnovers on Carrington. 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Claire Hallman back into the Devils Lake lineup. Joining Ellsberger, Brown, Beck, and Fee, who is looking for someone to inbound to. Beck has the clock run down, and Beck called for a double dribble. 0.2 of a second to go in the quarter. And that will be the end of the first quarter on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Devils Lake in command, 24-9 over Carrington. Second quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Bears Home Solutions is the Red River Valley's premier HVAC and plumbing company. Our team of friendly, licensed professionals has delivered top-notch service to the Red River Valley since 1978. Bears Home Solutions is the only name you need to know when it comes to heating, cooling, and plumbing installation, service, or repair. When you want it done right the first time, you need a Bear in there.
Carrington ball to start the second quarter. The Cardinals just 3 of 12 from the field in the opening quarter. Devils Lake was 10 of 16 for 62.5%. 8 turnovers against Carrington, 5 against Devils Lake in the opening 8 minutes. And Carrington will try it again. Eden Hornet back into the game for Carrington. And Wendell got bumped by Ava Beck. First foul on Beck. First on Devils Lake in the quarter. Carrington with Coleman, Johnson, Wendell, Coots, and Eden Hornet on the floor. Johnson trying to do a tightrope back to the far side, not able to pull it off. Ninth Carrington turnover. Devils Lake with Heilman, Beck, Fee back in the game, Brown, and Ellsberger, and a whistle. Mara Johnson with the foul, her second. First on Carrington in the quarter. Fee inbounding at the hash mark. Beck, three on the way. No. Eden Hornet rebounds. Out to Kutz. Throws across court for Johnson. Region 2A championship on the line. And a trip to the state tournament. Coleman almost losing the ball. And there'll be a foul on Mara Johnson. That is her third now. And 2 on Carrington in the quarter. 35, Cadence Van Ray. And 10, Aniston Hornet check into the game for Carrington. Beck for Fee. Around a screen. Pick and roll for Brown. Brown hooks a pass for Ellsberger. Beck and Fee again with 18 to shoot. Beck with 10 to shoot. Heilman. Nice pass, but a travel. Brown didn't have time to take a dribble, really, so that was about the only thing she could do. 13, Tylee Brodina checking back into the Devils Lake lineup. Replacing Ellsberger. Again, the pressure. Eden Hornet, nice catch. And the press broken by Van Ray. Cadence Van Ray with her first bucket. 24-11. Devils Lake in front. Minute and a half played, second quarter. Heilman across for Beck with 16 to shoot. Heilman for Brodina, who got through that crowd somehow and scored. 9 for Brodina, 26-11. And a whistle. Tylee Brodina with the foul. That is her second and the first on Devils Lake in the quarter. Heilman and Brodina come out for Devils Lake. Jolie Martinson, 23, back into the Firebird lineup. Lob down low, intercepted by Presley Brown. Firebirds on the run. Martinson. Into the block for Friddle, who's also back in the game. Left baseline jumper for Fee, yes. 4 for Fee. 28-11. Biggest lead of the game for Devils Lake. They have not trailed. Eden Hornet, cross-court pass. 3 on the way. Doesn't go. That was Bryn Smith who took that shot. Firebirds, Friddle. Couldn't get the roll. Eden Hornet, Aniston Hornet rather, rebounding. And a drive by Eden Hornet, and she's fouled. Jolie Martinson with the foul, her second, the second on Devils Lake in the quarter. It just seems like Carrington playing a little bit out of control. Eden Hornet from the line to shoot 2 for Carrington. The senior, a 46.9% free throw shooter, hits the first. 33, Isabel Wendell checking back into the Carrington lineup to replace Harper Coleman. Eden Hornet made both. She's got 4. And her Carrington Cardinals down 28-13. 5 minutes to play till halftime. Joe Lancello, James Martins with you on YourLiveEvent.com for this Region 2A championship game from Mayville State. Fee dumping down low for Brown, missing. And Anderson Hornet got the rebound and got fouled as she was trying to break away. First foul on Presley Brown. That is now 4 on the Firebirds in the quarter. Again, full court pressure as Carrington trying to inbound and forcing a bad pass. Fee on the inbound baseline right. Back for Fee. Into the block for Martinson, who was double teamed and called for a foul. That's 3 fouls on Jolie Martinson, and that's the 5th foul on Devils Lake. But because it was an offensive foul, we won't have the penalty. And Claire Hellman coming back into the game for Devils Lake as Martinson sits down with the 3 fouls. Aniston Hornet with a drive and a basket. 9 for Aniston Hornet, 28-15. Devils Lake in command, almost midway through the second quarter. Back around a screen. And a foul. That's on Aniston Hornet, her first. That's 3 on Carrington of the quarter. As Harper Coleman and Mara Coots come back into the game for the Cardinals. Anna Schock, number 5, checks in for Carrington, and there's a Devils Lake turnover. Wendell circles back. Aniston Hornet with a 3, off target. Heilman the rebound. Brown, 12-footer, short. Aniston Hornet rebounding. Ball poked loose. Another Firebird takeaway. Brown for Heilman. On top, Fee for a 3, yes. 7 for Tori Fee. 30-15. And a drive the other way by Aniston Hornet. She's got 11. 31-17. Heilman driving, missing, and call for a travel. Unofficially, the 8th Devils Lake turnover. 35, Cadence Van Ray coming back in for Carrington, along with 22, Bryn Smith. I'm sure Andy Broughton not sure what his best 5 is to have out there to deal with all the pressure from Devils Lake. Just see what happens. Here's the Smith 3, left corner, around and out. Offensive rebound for Coots, and she's fouled. Claire Hellman commits the foul, her second. That's the penalty in effect with 5 team fouls in the quarter. Mara Coots, a 26.7% free throw shooter. 1 more to come. 2 Ava Beck, 15 Mia Ellsberger back into the game for Devils Lake. And 1 of 2 for Coots, her first point of the game. 31-18 at the 3-minute mark. Devils Lake in front. Beck for Friddle. Heilman. Presley Brown down low, caught, and a foul. Catherine Friddle will go to the line. Eden Hornet with the foul, her second. Penalty in effect. Fourth foul of the quarter on Carrington. The next one will put the penalty in effect. And Cameron Friddle makes her first free throw. 24, Emma Hofstad, a 5'9 freshman, into the game for the first time for Devils Lake. Second free throw, no good. Firebirds had the offensive rebound but couldn't convert. Anderson Hornet down the far side. I thought Van Rate got away with a step. Her shot is short. Rebound, Devils Lake, and a foul. That foul on Coots, her first. Penalty now in effect. 15 foul on Carrington in the quarter. Friddle, who was 1 of 2 at the line a moment ago, will shoot again. Friddle, a 64.5% free throw shooter, a 5'9 senior. Hits them both. 34-18. Biggest lead for Devils Lake. Under 2.5 to go. Nice long pass to beat the press. And a basket for Bryn Smith. Her first points of the game. Brown lost the dribble. Held ball. And that's going to stay with the Firebirds. As 32, Tori Fee checks back into the Devils Lake lineup. Brown comes out. 20, Kendra Eckes, a 6'1 senior, in for the first time to replace Hofstad. 11 players that have been in the game for Devils Lake so far. And a takeaway, and here come the Cardinals. Pass intended for Van Rate, tipped out of bounds by Fee. Carrington will inbound, 29 to shoot, 2:06 to go in the half. Trailing 34-20. Anderson Hornet around a Coots screen. Shot off the mark. And a rebound for Eckes. Back into the front court for Friddle. Left block Ellsberger. And a travel on Friddle. Unofficially 10 turnovers on Devils Lake. Carrington ball. Van Ray traveled. (21) Presley Brown back in for Devils Lake, and Friddle sits. 1:32 to go in the half. Carrington trying to pull a little bit of a play out of the Devils Lake playbook, but the Firebirds beat the press. Ellsberger for Hofstad. Brown, 20 to shoot. Brown for Beck, spins past the defender. Beck scoring, and a foul. Anderson Hornet with the foul, that's her second. Penalty in effect. Ava Beck, a 53.8% free throw shooter, will try to complete a three-point play. Not this time. Rebound Wendell. 36-20 in favor of Devils Lake. Three from the right is off by Anderson Hornet. Rebound off. Oh, we got a foul. With the penalty in effect, 2 free throws. Mara Coots, one of 2 at the line earlier. That's her only point of the game. First one off. 13, Tylee Brodina back in the game for Devils Lake. 3, Kennedy Pasternak, a 5'6" senior, into the game for the first time for Carrington. Coots 0 for 2, but I think they called a lane violation, so she missed the free throw anyway. 1 minute to go in the half. Fee for Brodina with a 3. No. Aniston Hornet with a rebound. About a 9-second difference, game clock and shot clock. And an intercept by Ellsberger. About a second difference, game clock and shot clock. Brodina back for Fee. Fee finding Hofstad, shot doesn't go, offensive rebound, Brown, and a foul. Kennedy Pasternak with the Carrington foul penalty in effect. Presley Brown to shoot 2. She's a 45.8% free throw shooter, hasn't been to the line tonight. Hits the first. 5 shock, 20 Eckes into the game for Devils Lake. Oh, Eckes has to be reminded that she's going to come in for Brown, who's shooting the free throw. In and out. Eckes will have to wait some more. Eden Hornet for Aniston Hornet with 7. Shot was short, rebound Hofstad. That's the end of the half. And defending state champions Devils Lake certainly playing like champions here in this Region 2 championship game. Our halftime score on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Devils Lake 37, Carrington 20. We'll come back with first half stats and more after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
Hillsborough Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsborough High School. My favorite thing at Hillsborough High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsborough Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Brock Brent Construction Inc. has been around since 2006. We do commercial and residential concrete and construction. From concrete parking lots, house foundations, stamped concrete patios and driveways, to new construction and home remodels. Call Brock today at 701-430-1011. Brock Brent Construction Inc., serving you since 2006.
With James Martins, Joe Lancello with you at halftime of the Class A Region 2 Girls Basketball Championship game. Our halftime show brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsborough, home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsborough or call 701-436-5777. Devils Lake has led coast to coast, and they lead Carrington 37-20 in this Region 2 championship game. The winner is going to the state tournament next week in Minot. The loser of this game will play the Region 1 third place team, Kindred. That will be Saturday afternoon, our second game of the day, approximately 3 o'clock start from here at Mayville State. Earlier today, it was Thompson defeating Grafton, so Thompson will take on Northern Cass, the Region 1 runners-up. On Saturday, that'll be our first game, 1 o'clock start on YourLiveEvent.com. Checking unofficial stats for Carrington. Anderson Hornet, 2 threes, 2 twos, 1 of 2 at the line for 11. Eden Hornet at a basket, 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Mara Coots, 1 of 4 at the line for 1. Bryn Smith a basket for 2. Cadence Van Ray a basket for 2. Carrington unofficially 14 turnovers and also unofficially 13 rebounds for the Cardinals, 3 offensive boards. Carrington 9 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second for their total of 20. Devils Lake. Tylee Brodino with a 3, 3 twos for 9. Presley Brown 4 baskets, 1 of 2 at the line for 9. Tori Fee a 3 and 2 twos for 7. Cabrin Friddle, 3 of 4 at the line for 3. Claire Hellman, 3 of 4 at the line for 3. Ava Beck, a basket for 2. Mia Ellsberger, a basket for 2. Jolie Martinson, a basket for 2. Kendra Eckes and Anna Schock and Emma Hofstad have played and not scored for Devils Lake. And we've got the official stuff on its way. Unofficially 10 turnovers on Devils Lake, and the Firebirds 16 rebounds unofficially, 4 on the offensive side. Devils Lake 24 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second for their total of 37. As far as fouls go for Carrington, Mara Johnson has 3 fouls. She has not scored in the first half. Harper Coleman, Eden Hornet, and Anderson Hornet with 2 apiece. And for Devils Lake, Jolie Martinson has 3, Tylee Brodina and Claire Hellman 2 apiece. Once again, Devils Lake, if they hold on to this lead, the defending Class A champions will return to the state tournament next week. The loser of this game, which right now would be Carrington, would be playing Kindred on Saturday afternoon. We've got 4 games Saturday on YourLiveEvent.com. 2 play-in games in Class A and 2 play-in games in Class B. By play-in, I mean playing their way into the state tournament. And that is our halftime show, brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsborough, home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsborough or call 701-436-5777. On the Tim Cassett Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Devils Lake over Carrington, 37-20. We'll have the start of the second half after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You would never size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City Office at 701-636-4620.
And welcome back to Louis Fieldhouse at Mayville State University. Joe Lancello with James Martins. We start the third quarter of this Class A Region 2 championship matchup. Carrington with the basketball, trailing Devils Lake 37-20. Cardinals going from left to right, and Eden Hornet 3 is no good. Offensive rebound for Harper Coleman. And a jumper good by Isabel Wendell, her first points of the game. Entry pass down low, scores and a foul, Presley Brown. Brown with 11. Eden Hornet commits the foul, that is her third. So she joins Mara Johnson with 3 fouls for Carrington. That's the first foul on the Cardinals in the third quarter. Free throw missed. 39-22. Pressure again from Devils Lake. Wendell across midcourt. Double teamed. Finds Coleman. Left wing jumper no good. Offensive rebound, Coots. Tried to kick it back out, but taken away. And taken right back away. Wendell, surrounded, is able to get free and get into midcourt, into the front court. 3 on the way from the left wing, no. And a rebound for Heilman. Friddle, Brodina, Brown, Heilman, and Fee, the original starting 5 on the floor for Devils Lake, and the home white with red and gold. Two 3 zone defensively by Carrington. Pass inside and a basket for Heilman. That's her first field goal of the game. She's got 5 points, 41-22. And a drive the other way and a foul. Harper Coleman to the line. Claire Heilman commits the foul. That is her third and the first on Devils Lake in the quarter. Heilman and Jolie Martinson, 3 fouls apiece for the Firebirds. Coleman's first free throw in and out. 10 Aniston Hornet, 35 Cadence Van Ray into the game for Carrington. Coots and Eden Hornet will sit down. Coleman, a 69.6% free throw shooter, missed both. And here come the Firebirds. Fee for Brodina. Scores and a foul. Foul on Cadence Van Ray, that is her first. Heilman sits down, and 15, Mia Ellsberger back into the Devils Lake lineup. Brodina finishes the three-point play. She's got a dozen points. And the Firebirds doubling the Cardinals, 44-22. 6:10 to go, third quarter. Coleman on top, Wendell. Mara Johnson lost the handle on it, or the shot was just that off target. 22, Bryn Smith back into the game for Carrington to replace Mara Johnson. Well, apparently the ball is going to stay with Carrington with 14 to shoot. Throw in baseline right. Running out of time, she did. Unofficially 17 turnovers now against Carrington. And the Cardinals putting on full court pressure. Friddle springing Brown. 1-on-2. There's Ellsberger on the blind side. Mia Ellsberger with 4. And that's thrown away. Mara Johnson, 11. Eden Hornet, 21, back into the game for Carrington. And finding a combination to deal with the Devils Lake pressure is not easy. Tori Fee on the top. Right wing Friddle swinging around for Brodina on the left. Whistle. Away from the ball. Bryn Smith committing the Carrington foul, her first. That's 3 on Carrington in the quarter. Not a shooting foul. Friddle on the inbound baseline right with a fresh shot clock. In for Brown. Shoots and scores. 13 for Presley Brown. 48-22. 3 on the way from the left is off. And Fee the rebound. And looking to run. Brodina 3. Yes. 15 for Tylee Brodina. 51-22 Devils Lake. And timeout Carrington. On the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 4:54 to go in the third. Devils Lake running away, 51-22.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This timeout brought to you by Nodak Insurance, Chris Moan Agency. Contact Chris or sales associate Cole Lamb for all your insurance needs, located in Grand Forks at Lakota. Carrington with the ball. Johnson stop and go. Now going and missing. And a rebound, Ellsberger. Quick 2-on-2. And Brown pushed. Mara Johnson with a foul. That is her fourth. First player in the game to reach 4 fouls. And that's 4 on Carrington in the quarter. This will bring Harper Coleman back into the Cardinal lineup to replace Johnson. 33, Isabel Wendell. 32, Mara Kutz back in also for Carrington. As Van Ray and Aniston Hornet will check out. Devils Lake on the throw-in for Ellsberger, who bobbled it. And still the pressure comes. And thrown behind Wendell. Devils Lake ball with 4:27 to go in the third. Brodino wanted to throw the ball on her side of midcourt. The official says, nope. It's like Frank Sinatra. You do it his way. Ellsberger traveled. Carrington ball with 4:18 to go in the third. Cardinal student section standing but getting restless. And a shot inside for Smith. Didn't go. We got to travel. Number 2, Ava Beck. Number 23, Julie Martinson back in the game for Devils Lake as Fee and Ellsberger sit down. Inbound for Harper Coleman. Missed the shot but fouled. And Coleman to the line. Julie Martinson commits her 4th foul. And that's 2 on Devils Lake in the quarter. First free throw off. Claire Hellman will come back into the game for Devils Lake to replace Martinson. Hellman herself playing with 3 fouls. Around and dropping in for Coleman, her first point of the game. 51-23, Devils Lake. Midway through quarter number 3. Friddle around a screen for Brodina. Heilman spinning into the lane, scores. 7 for Claire Heilman. 53-23, a 30-point lead. And another steal. Brown driving, missing. Fighting for the rebound. Held ball, and the ball going to stay with Devils Lake on the arrow. Kennedy Pazernick, number 3, into the game for Carrington. And 20, Kendra Eckes, a 6'1 senior, into the game for Devils Lake. Fresh shot clock for the Firebirds with 3:32 to go in the third. In for Eckes, they swing it back out. Brodina on the top. Sees room to drive. Goes across the lane for Eckes, who is fouled. That's team foul 5, penalty in effect. Hornet commits her 4th foul. Eden Hornet, that is. Eckes with the first. Kendra, a 6'1 senior, averages a point and a half a game. 10, Aniston Hornet, replacing older sister Eden Hornet. Eckes off the glass and in. Both free throws. And a 32-point lead. 55-23. Pazernick. For Wendell. Pazernick, right corner 3, no. And another rebound for Heilman. Brodina, left wing. Room to drive, missing. Eckes, an offensive rebound on a basket. 4 for Kendra Eckes. 57-23. 2:40 to go in the third. And Coleman not quite able to keep the brakes on. Traveled. Anna Schock, number 5, into the game for Devils Lake, replacing Martinson. And 35, Cadence Van Ray back into the Carrington lineup. Devils Lake inbounding against pressure. Friddle for Beck. Heilman. Cross the lane for Eckes. Schock. Pass down low for Heilman into a double team. And the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Devils Lake with 13 to shoot. 2:17 to go in the third of this Region 2 championship game. In for Hellman. Firebirds with an offensive rebound and a fresh shot clock. Beck for Eckes. 20 to shoot. Friddle for Beck down on the blocks, and she got fouled. Penalty in effect. Pasternak with the Carrington foul, her second. And 5'6" sophomore Ava Beck to shoot 2. She's 0 for 1 at the line today. First free throw, no good. Number 0, Sienna Tope, a 5'9" junior, checking into the game for the first time for Carrington to replace Mara Coots. In and out. Double miss for Beck. Still a 35-point lead for Devils Lake. Tope getting the offensive rebound. Shooting, missing. And a rebound, Hellman. Beck slows it up with a minute and a half to go in the quarter. Hellman for Eckes. Now Schock. Friddle, free throw line extended right with 13 to shoot. Foul away from the ball on Ava Beck. That's her third foul. Three on Devils Lake in the quarter. And a double dribble. Things just not going right for Carrington today. Brown back into the game, 21 for Fee, 32, who was also back in for the Firebirds. Brown for Fee, left coffin corner. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Fee, left of the lane jumper off target. Carrington rebounds. Tope trying to get away from pressure, found Wendell in the front court. 12-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Pass underneath for Van Rijn. She was bumped from behind. Kendra Eckes with the foul. 14 fouls on Devils Lake, not a shooting foul. So a Carrington inbound, 32.4 to go in the quarter. The shot clock is off. Wendell. Across on the left for Tope. Pasternak. Tope. Yes. Sienna Tope with her first points. 57-25. Fee for Hellman into the front court, which is about all they need to do. Fee around a screen. Tried to feed it inside, but off target. And that's the end of the third quarter. After 3 on the Tim Kazet Seeds Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Devils Lake running away with this one, 57-25 over Carrington. Fourth quarter after this.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Your car. It's so much more than a mode of transportation. It's your field checker, your private concert venue, your sunset seeker. It carries her and her dreams off to her first day of college. It sees you change from expecting to protecting your car. That's part of your memories. So let's make your next one the best one at Devil's Lake Cars.
James Martins, Joe Lancillo with you from Louis Fieldhouse at Mayville State University. Fourth quarter just underway in this Region 2A championship game. Carrington with the ball, trailing Devils Lake 57-25. Anderson Hornet back into the lane, gives it off for Pazernik. Right corner three doesn't go, and a rebound for Fee. Quick 2-on-1, finished by Mia Ellsberger. Ellsberger with 6. 59-25, equaling Devils Lake's biggest lead. Anderson Hornet with a 3, no. Rebound scrambled for. Held ball, and it goes to Devils Lake on the arrow. 11, Mara Johnson. 32, Mara Coots. And 22, Bryn Smith check into the game for the Cardinals. Joining Tope and Mara Johnson. Tori Fee into the front court for Devils Lake. The defending state champions going from right to left. Left wing Fee. On top for Emma Hofstad. Eckes for Ellsberger with 11 to shoot. Schock. Ellsberger. Eckes right block, triple teamed. 2 to shoot. Fee gets it up, but hit the front of the rim. Offensive rebound and a basket. (61-25) Devils Lake. I think we're going to be seeing running time soon. Shot hit the side of the glass. Anderson Hornet getting a fortunate bounce, and now Mara Johnson with another rebound. Anderson Hornet's 3, good. Anderson Hornet, the freshman, with 14 to lead the Carrington scoring, half their points. 5:40 to play. Fee. Ellsberger, now Eckes. And a Schock around a defender, shoots from the free throw line and scores off the glass. And a Schock's first basket. Timeout Devils Lake on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 5:24 to go in the fourth. Devils Lake in command. We'll be right back.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
This timeout brought to you by Nodak Insurance, Chris Moan Agency. Contact Chris or sales associate Cole Lamb for all your insurance needs, located in Grand Forks and Lakota. Mara Johnson driving right of the lane and fouled. And we are in running time. Schock commits the foul, her first, and that's the first on Devils Lake in the quarter. Mara Johnson looking for her first point of the night. The freshman averages 8.8 a game. And it's the first one here. Johnson is 67.2% free throw shooter. 3, Dottie Goss, a 5'5 freshman in the game for the first time for Devils Lake. And Johnson makes both free throws. Schock for Dottie Goss. Ellsberger. Eckes. Goss with 20 to shoot. Eckes for Schock, who almost lost it. 11 to shoot. Hofstad. Goss. Shot clock running down, and Goss lost the handle on the ball. Oh, check that. They called a foul on Eckes. That's her second. Still a turnover, an offensive foul. Carrington basketball midway through quarter number 4. We're in running time. And Carrington will be back here Saturday to play Kindred for a place of the state tournament. Left wing 3, up and off by Josie Coleman, a freshman in the game for the first time. And Devils Lake with another rebound. Goss for Ellsberg on the block. Shot blocked by Aniston. Hornet ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Devils Lake. 14, Janae Martinson, a junior in the game for the first time. Along with number 12, Chastity Rodacker, a 5'9" sophomore. Inbound taken away. Anderson Hornet ahead of the crowd and fouled. Foul on Janae Martinson, her first. Third team foul on Devils Lake. .22, Bryn Smith back into the game for Carrington, replacing Mara Johnson. 0, Sienna Tope is in the game for Carrington. .35, Cadence Van Ray checking back in. Number 30, Sophie Spitzer, a 5'11" sophomore in the game for the first time for Carrington. 12 is Josie Coleman. Goss left wing. Swing it for Ellsberger with 16 to shoot. Goss, 10 to shoot. And call for a travel. Devils Lake will go to 20-3 on the season. Carrington's record will be 17-6. Smith. On top for Josie Coleman. Shot didn't go. And the Cardinals not able to save the rebound. Devils Lake led 24-9 at the quarter, 37-20 at halftime, 57-25 after 3. Excuse me, and now it's 63-31. Carrington held just 5 points in the third quarter. Janae Martinson driving and scoring. Her first points. 65-31. Smith on top for Van Ray. Sienna Tope. Almost a minute to play. Entry pass for Josie Coleman. Shot no. Firebirds rebound. At the risk of a 10-second call here, the ball rolled out of bounds. There will be an award ceremony following the game. The all-region team will be announced, as well as Senior Athlete of the Year in Region 2. Shot clock off for the final seconds. Tope's entry pass tipped away, back to Tope. Van Ray. Tope and a foul. And that'll end the game. Hofstad with the foul, her first, fourth team foul. Tope will shoot 2. She's 1 of 2 at the foul line this season, the 5'9" junior. Second free throw missed. Rebound Rodacker, and the defending state champions are the Region 2 champions. And our final score here on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Devils Lake 65, Carrington 31. We'll have our awards ceremony when we come back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Media for their coverage of this tournament, for our fans not able to be here.
Joe Lancello along with James Martins. And time for the award ceremony now, so let's listen in.
Please come to the floor to receive your award when your name is called. We will take a group picture once all the team members have been recognized. From the Carrington Cardinals, Eden Hornet.
This is not an all-tournament
From the
team.
Thompson Tommies, Jordan Tozer.
This is a going over the entire season's work.
From the Devil's Lake Firebirds, Tylee Brodina.
Brodina just keeps adding to her trophy cabinet.
From the Grafton Spoilers, Kate LeClaire.
There she comes.
From the Carrington Cardinals, Mara Johnson. From the Devils Lake Firebirds, Tori Fee. From Four Winds, Minnewacan Indians, Suri Gourd.
Surrey not able to play in the tournament. I may have my gourds mixed up. Surrey and Ava
From the
both
Thompson
with good
Tommies,
seasons.
Addison Sage. From the Carrington Cardinals, Isabel Wendell. From the Devils Lake Firebirds, Presley Brown. From the Thompson Tommies, Kaya Hurst. From the Hillsborough Central Valley Boroughs, Peyton Olson.
And again, this is not an all-tournament team. This is for the entire season's body of work. And following this, we will have the Senior Athlete of the Year announced. Devils Lake winning the Region 2 championship. Carrington will still have a chance to go to state when they play Kindred Saturday afternoon.
At this time, we'd like to recognize the Region 2A Senior Athlete of the Year from the Carrington Cardinals, Eden Hornet.
Eden receiving her award, and Dave Nelson of Hillsborough Central Valley, the tournament director. And we'll also have the Region Coach of the Year.
Now we'd like to recognize the Region 2A Coach of the Year from the Carrington Cardinals, Andy Broughton.
Carrington, a team that was not highly regarded going into the season, wound up being 6th in the state and ranked in the state for a good chunk of the season.
The Athletic Director of the Year is chosen by the fellow athletic directors and will be a candidate for the State Athletic Director of the Year. Tonight we will recognize the winner. They will receive their award on April 6th at the State NDIAAA Awards Banquet in Fargo. The 2025 Division A Region 2 Athletic Director of the Year is Jason Weiberg from Devils Lake High School. Would a team representative for the Carrington Cardinals please come forward to accept your second place award? The Cardinals will play here at Mayville State on Saturday, March 1st, and play the Kindred Vikings at 3 p.m. for a chance to compete for a berth in the state tournament at the Minot State Dome on Thursday, March 6th. Would a team representative for the Devils Lake Firebirds please come forward and accept your Class A Region 2 championship plaque? Congratulations and good luck at the State A tournament. Thank you for your support of Region 2 girls basketball. Hope to see you at the state tournament in Minot.
And we will take a break and we'll have our post-game coaches interviews and more after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving near school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life.
First United Bank has a U in the middle of our name for a reason. Keeping you at the center is part of putting you first. Every unique individual we serve, every family we help to succeed, every farm we strengthen, every business we work to grow, reaffirms that our customers are at the heart of First United Bank, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
First United Bank, putting you first. First United Bank.
Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. take in the sights, or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
And time now for our post-game interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. James Martins is courtside, along with Tylee Brodina of the region champion Detroit Lakes Firebirds.
Thank you, Coach. Devil's Lake, by the way, Joe.
What did I say?
Detroit Lakes.
Oh,
maybe one day
DL,
Devil's
sorry.
Lake and Detroit Lakes will play, and we'll get this all settled on who's the best red and white DL team. But Tylee Brodina, 2 thumbs up. You got a region title. About the only thing you ladies didn't accomplish in your run to the state tournament last year. Your thoughts on what this means to you in all the memories you've made in the last year?
I mean, to me, it feels great with these last 6 seniors. I think it was a great way to end getting out of this region and just coming out with the win so we didn't have to come back Saturday. It was great.
Talk about this tournament. You got tested against Grafton, a team that really wanted to get the upset. You held on there, and then you didn't let your foot off the gas against Carrington tonight.
Yeah, they played great. Grafton did last game, but today we just tried to come out with a new mindset and come out right away and try to get this win right away.
Of course, being in the Brodina household, your brothers, your dad, and you all won state titles. So what's the next part of the competition? How do you one-up each other?
I think we just try to keep a clear mind. I mean, so obviously there's some talking, but we all just try to push each other, and it's just great.
Biggest goal, maybe personally or as a team, other than the wins that you've accomplished this year?
I think we played really good team ball, and I think we've had some ups and downs during the season, but I think right here today it showed that we can play as a team.
Tylee Brodina joining us here as we start our player post-game interviews for the champion Devils Lake Firebirds. Tylee, congratulations. Best of luck at the MSU Dome next week.
Thank you.
Back to you, Joe.
All right, James, thanks very much. As we look to talk to Coach Jason Klein of the Devils Lake Firebirds. As you can imagine, the ladies are quite in demand for pictures and such. Kind of like that one with Claire Hellman. What appears to be a lot of family members. Oh, got to make sure she's got the championship trophy to make sure everything all works out. Let's get back down to courtside and James Martins as he's joined by senior Tori Fee of Devils Lake.
Thanks, Joe. Tori Fee from Devils Lake, one of 6-7 seniors here on the squad. And you're trying to share the love with the next generation of Devils Lake Firebirds. Tell me, what does it mean for you to be role models to the next generation of Devils Lake basketball players?
It just means a lot. Just showing that we are always there and just showing them just leadership skills so they can carry on for next year.
Kind of walk me through the last year, other than the wins, maybe some of the best memories, best moments from the state tournament last year into the region championship this year.
Very excited from last year. We made it to state on the Saturday. We just played as a team, and then making it to the state championship, we played well as a team and just executing all the different teams that we played, and it just really showed that we were playing really good as a team.
What does it mean for you to not just be a role model to the next generation, but to also help put Devils Lake girls basketball on the map?
It means a lot. I couldn't do it without my teammates. They help me, and we just all help each other. So it can't just only be me, but my teammates help me a lot too.
And I know family, of course, very important to you. Kind of how important have they been to help you keep going?
Their support means so much that they are always there for me when I'm down, and they always bring me up.
That's Tori Fee, one of the seniors here, and next generation of the Devils Lake Firebirds are in front of us as well. I'm sure maybe you'll have something to say one day. So, oh yeah, let's give it a shot. There you go. There you go. Who do we have here?
Collins Spangley.
Collins, are you going to be a basketball player one day?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. He doesn't even need to speak. He leaves me speechless. Tori Fee, part of the Devils Lake senior class, is joining us here. Again, Tori, congratulations. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Joe?
Okay, James, thanks very much. And I didn't quite catch the name of our young fan there. And let's go back downstairs to James as he is with senior forward Claire Heilman on our post-game interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. James?
Thanks, Joe. Here with Claire Heilman from Devils Lake, part of the senior class. This outstanding senior class has accomplished so much in the last year. Claire, maybe take us beyond the wins as a team and all those team accomplishments. What do you personally, what do you take away from this whole experience?
This is just like a great experience for all of us. We're all like, we're not really a team, we're like all a friend group. Like, we do everything together, and it's great that we can do this kind of stuff and accomplish these goals as we've like progressed and gotten older.
What do you feel like maybe in your own personal game was a turning point where it finally clicked for you, where basketball finally started making sense and you were finally starting to have a really good time and enjoy it?
I would say my sophomore year, I really enjoyed basketball. I had a pretty good season, and it was just really fun. And then we all got up and started playing varsity, and that was just really fun.
Words of wisdom to the next generation of Devils Lake Firebird basketball players.
Work hard, defense makes the offense, and just trust the process.
Most important thing that you and the rest of the team need to take with you to Minot State next week?
Some confidence, being humble, but still knowing that we can beat whoever we want, and just working as a team, moving the ball, team chemistry, just Xing off our offense and everything.
Claire Heilman joining us here on our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game player comments, part of this very talented senior class from Devils Lake, headed to the state tournament once again this year. Claire, congratulations. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Joe?
And that's another thing, James, that this Devils Lake team has had to deal with all year. They are the defending state champions, so they've had the target on their back all year long. And ranked among the top teams in the state, they're number 3 when the regular season ended. And let's turn things back to James now. He is joined by Jolie Martinson.
Jolie Martinson joining us here on our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game player interviews. And Jolie, we talked with several of your teammates about kind of their experiences. What does it mean for you to not just have the state title, but have maybe the only thing that you ladies didn't do last year, win a region title?
I mean, it means a lot. I feel like we really came together here for this game, and I'm really glad we did it and won.
Tell us something maybe that's outside the stat sheet about this Devils Lake girls basketball team.
I think we're really close, all of us. We're super good friends. Like, it seems like there's a lot of us, but when we're together, like, we know each other so well, it's like a smaller group almost.
Of course, you got a really fun coach there in Justin Klein. Kind of take me into the practices a little bit. How do you guys keep it fun and keep from being so serious? Because you got a target on your back, right? How do you take the pressure off, so to speak?
I mean, it's pretty easy when we have Klein. He likes to joke around with us sometimes, and it's important to keep the seriousness and getting to work and the fun side and having fun with it still.
What's your favorite play or favorite place to be on the court?
The three-point line.
Yeah, there you go. Good answer. Did you I didn't check the full stat sheets for the tournament, but did you make any threes here, and did you make any from the women's line or the men's line?
Nope, no threes in this tournament.
But hey, you still got to win. So Jolie Martinson joining us here on our part of the senior class from Devils Lake and our Dakota Heritage Bank player interviews. Jolie, thanks for the time. Best of luck next week at Minot State.
Thank you.
Joe.
All right, James, and our post-game interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. And more photos being taken of this occasion by the Devils Lake Firebirds, again the defending state champions, and they are now 20-3 on the season, courtesy of this 65-31 victory over Carrington. Carrington is now 17-6, and the Cardinals will play Kindred in the 3 o'clock game on Saturday. We'll have that on yourliveevent.com. We will also have at 1 o'clock Northern Cass taking on third-place Team Thompson. And again, a berth at the state tournament is on the line.
And Joe, while we continue to do our player interviews, maybe let's take a quick break here and recognize some of our sponsors, and we'll be back with more interviews.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 75 Red Angus bulls plus 20 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics, producing Red Angus genetics with sustainability for over 26 years. Request a catalog today. Call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189 or Facebook Jacobson Red Angus. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th, 1 p.m.
And we continue with our post-game interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank.
Thanks.
James Martin surrounded by a trio of Firebirds.
Thanks, Joe. Again, we've got some more seniors there. Anna Schock, along with Catherine Friddle and Kendra Eckes, all joining us here on our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game player interviews. And ladies, I'm just going to go down the line and feel free to jump in or give us your insight. You all wanted to be organized by height. So how important, that's a great question. How important is being organized, being disciplined, and doing the little things right?
It really just helps us play our basketball.
Yeah, having a clean game really helps on offense and defense.
Yeah, it's something we work on all the time in practice, and it transfers to the games well most of the time, so that's always a positive.
Yep.
Take me through maybe a favorite play or individual moment from this region tournament.
Definitely winning the championship.
Yeah, we lost to them in the regular season, so beating them today really means a lot.
I completely agree with that.
This is a very tight senior class. Obviously, I can tell, kind of without being maybe too specific, give me some insight about how important you all are to each other.
Well, we've been playing basketball together for years, so we've been friends throughout school. So,
yeah, having that chemistry on and off the court really helps with the ball movement and offense and defense. So it really helps with winning.
Yeah, it all gels well together, and a lot of teams can't say it, but we really are friends off the court too, and that really helps on the court.
What's something outside of the stat sheet that you ladies want our fans or viewers or listeners to know about Devils Lake girls basketball?
We're super positive. We always have great energy, and we play as one on and off the court.
Yep, I agree.
Hard work is always important too.
Other words of wisdom to future Devils Lake Firebird basketball players?
Definitely be coachable, have fun with your teammates, and just all become best friends.
Yep, stay confident throughout the whole season. Be positive towards your teammates.
Yep, work hard and be positive.
Well said there from three more representatives of the senior class, Anna Schock, Catherine Friddle, and Kendra Eckes joining us here on our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game player comments. Ladies, thanks for the time. Best of luck next week at Minot State.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Joe.
Okay, James, thanks very much. As we continue to look for Firebird players to talk to, as well as Coach Justin Klein.
And we'll go ahead and catch up there with Coach Klein. Joe, but why don't we step aside here a little bit more, recognize some more of our sponsors here on your live event.
The best thing about winter in Devils Lake is the ice fish. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clementards on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep a nice house warm for you, Dad.
Broadband internet services are crucial for rural communities. Many rural residents rely on the internet for essential services like telemedicine, online banking, and distance learning. That's where we come in. At NDTC, we're committed to providing rural communities with the high-speed internet access they need to stay connected and thrive. If you're looking for affordable, reliable broadband internet in a rural area, we're here to help. Contact us today to learn more about our services.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
The Outlaws are coming back. The World of Outlaws Late Model Series is coming back to Ada, the Norman County Raceway. Saturday, June 28th, the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series will have 2 shows at Red River Valley Speedway, Saturday, May 31st and August 23rd. For tickets and more information, visit ncraceway.com, redrivervalleyspeedway.com, or follow on Facebook.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
With James Martin's Joe Lancello, we're back at Mayville State University at Louis Fieldhouse. Devils Lake has won the Region 2A championship, defeating Carrington 65-31. Devils Lake never trailed in the game, led wire to wire, 24-9 at the quarter, 37-20 at the half, 57-25 after 3, and the final score 65-31. Devils Lake now 20-3. They go directly to the state tournament, the state Class A tournament in Minot next week. Carrington still has a chance. They will take on the Region 1 third place team, Kindred, here at Mayville State on Saturday with a 3 o'clock start. And the third place team here in Region 2, Thompson, after they had defeated Grafton earlier, Thompson will be taking on the runner-up in Region 1, Northern Cass. That'll be our first game of the day with a 1 o'clock scheduled tip. Looking at the statistics here for Devils Lake, Cameron Friddle with 3 points, 4 assists, and 3 blocks. Tali Brodina, 15 points. Presley Brown, 13 points and 4 steals. Claire Heilman, 7 points and a team-high 8 rebounds. Tori Fee, 9 points, 6 rebounds. Ava Beck with a basket for 2. Dottie Goss played briefly, did not score. Anna Schuck with a basket for 2. Chastity Rodaker played briefly, did not score. Janae Martinson, a basket for 2. Mia Ellsberger, 3 baskets for 6. Kendra Eckes, a basket and 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Jolie Martinson, a basket for 2. Emma Hofstad played, did not score. Devils Lake, 10 of 17 at the foul line, 58.8%. 34 rebounds for the Firebirds. They turned the ball over 21 times. Devils Lake shooting 59.1% from the field, 26 of 44. And they were 3 of 8 shooting threes, 37.5%. Devils Lake 24 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second, 20 in the third, 8 in the fourth, for a total of 65. Most of the fourth quarter was played in running time. For Carrington, the Cardinals, Mara Johnson with 2 points, Harper Coleman with 1, 4 for Eden Hornet. She also had a couple of assists. 3 points from Mara Coots. Isabel Wendell played, did not score. 2 points for Sienna Tope. Kennedy Pazernick played, did not score. Aniston Hornet, 3 threes, 2 twos, 2 of 4 at the line for 15 points. Bryn Smith, a basket for 2. Cadence Van Ray, a basket for 2. Josie Coleman and Sophie Spitzer playing briefly and did not score. Carrington, 8 of 18 at the foul line, 44.4%. Carrington with 23 rebounds. They were out-rebounded 34-23. And 23 turnovers against Carrington. Devils Lake turned the ball over 21 times. Carrington just had a rough night shooting. 23.8% from the field, 10 of 42. They were 3 of 20 shooting threes for 15%, and 8 of 18 at the foul line, 44.4%. Carrington, 9 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second, 5 in the third, 6 in the fourth, for their total of 31. And we are still hoping to hear from Coach Justin Klein of Devils Lake, as well as Presley Brown, who is our Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. As far as our connection of the game goes, brought to you by HTC. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. I'll go with the way the Devils Lake defense connected. They're constant full court pressure, forcing 23 turnovers and forcing Carrington to make just 23.8% of their shots from the field. And it's tough to win a game when you're not shooting that well and not getting really good looks at the basket. So the Devils Lake defense, our connection to the game, brought to you by HTC. James Martins and I will decide on our play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Egg. And we'll continue with more in our postgame show as Devils Lake defeats Carrington 65-31 for the Region 2A championship. Back with more after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsborough, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Looking to sell your equipment or needing an upgrade? Purple Wave Auction has you covered. From construction to agriculture and fleet, we make it easy for you to sell, bid, or buy. Always online and always no reserve. Take the next step and register for free today at purplewave.com. It's time to experience the easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment with Purple Wave Auction.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
If those winter blues have you feeling a little more blue than usual, Credible Mind from Trail District Health Unit can help. Here's Trail District Health Unit Director Brenda Stallman with more information.
You can pick any topic known to the behavioral health world and find good evidence-based resources to help you identify if there is a problem with yourself or with someone that you care about, and get some good advice on where to go with it from that.
Visit Trail District Health Unit's website to access Credible Mind and improve your mental health today.
Experience everything your home can be at the Lighting Gallery. Stop in for our President's Day sale, February 17th through March 1st. Save 25% on everything bath, including bathroom lighting, decorative vanity mirrors, lighted mirrors, bath accessories, and even special order items. With our large in-store selection and help from our lighting designers, you're sure to find the perfect items for your home. The Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington, Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
With James Martins, Joe Lancello with you. Region 2A Championship girls basketball has been decided as Devils Lake defeated Carrington 65-31. And let's see here, our precision play of the game. Whoops. There we are. Brought to you by your local precision planting dealer, Agassiz Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. For precision play, I'm going to go with the Devils Lake offense in the second half. Now, in the first half, the Firebird offense, 14 of 27 shooting, 51.9%. Not bad. Compared to the second half, though, Devils Lake 12 of 17 from the field, 70.6%. And they were 1 of 1 shooting threes. That's some pretty precision play there on offense by Devils Lake in the second half. That'll be our precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassiz Precision Egg, your local precision planting dealer. Agassiz Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. And time for our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge Life Takes Energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And we're going with Presley Brown of Devils Lake. 13 points, 4 steals, and 3 rebounds, and 3 assists on the day. Pretty full day's work for Presley Brown, the 5'9 junior, and she is our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Enbridge, energy for life, Enbridge.com for career opportunities.
Joe, while we have some moments here, again, hoping to still talk with Coach Klein here. Going to run through some scores from the other regions here out in for Division A. We'll start with them. A number 4 seed from Region 3, the Rugby Panthers. They are off to the state tournament to just down the road at Minot State with a 46-38 win over Turtle Mountain Community. They defeated South Prairie Max, of course, the number 1 team in the state, handed them their only loss of the year. As the Panthers avenged 2 losses in region play to the Royals and to get the Turtle Mountain Community to get the one of the 4 automatic qualifiers there for the region champions. In that region as well, South Prairie Max coming back hard and beating Bottineau 61-33. Out west as well, Dickinson Trinity's are Region 4 champions, 63-47. Shiloh Christian takes 3rd place over Watford City, 64-52. So that'll set up the state qualifying rounds. Turtle Mountain will take on Shiloh Christian, and the other one will be Hazen against South Prairie Max. That's your Western Division A state qualifier games. Of course, on the east side, the games here, again, Thompson over Grafton, 57-47 for 3rd. Devils Lake getting the championship, 65-31 for Carrington. And so Carrington will face Kindred, who defeated Wahpeton in the Region 1 3rd place game, 53-38. And as well, Valley City wins your Region 1 title, 55-47. And so it'll be Northern Cass and Thompson, which is going to be probably my favorite matchup, selfishly. Just getting another opportunity to see former head coach and assistant coach coach against each other there, and Kyle Morehart from Northern Cass, and as well Jason Brent from Thompson. So that's the Division A matchups. Again, your automatic qualifiers: Rugby, Devils Lake, and Valley City, and Dickinson Trinity, and then the other state qualifier games. Division B, your region champions. Out in Region 1, it is a minor upset. Langdon Area Munich gets the win over Benson County, 51-42, avenges a loss against the Wildcats earlier this season. So Benson County will come back here for the second straight year. They were here last year, state qualifiers. They ended up falling short in a game, I believe, against Langdon. I believe that was the against I don't quite remember the team, but again, Langdon Area Munich, they defeat Benson County for the Region 2 champion. Region 1 champion goes to Lemoore Litchfield Marion over Linton HMB, 45-28. In the third place games in those regions, Hatton Northwood comes from behind to beat Mayport CG 54-52. Tony Evanston and the Hatton Northwood Thunder are going off to the state qualifier game. They will take on the runners-up in Region 1, Linton HMB. That should be a great state tournament or state qualifier contest here. And as well, we've got other scores here. Well, actually, let's hold off on that, Joe. Why don't you take a quick break, and Presley Brown will get set up here for an interview with our player of the game here, coming up here after this on your live event.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
And welcome back. Our post-game interviews continue, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, DHB. And James Martins is courtside with our player of the game and the one Devils Lake player we weren't quite able to find, Presley Brown.
Chatting with Presley Brown, our Enbridge Energy player of the game here. Again, it's all quiet now at Mayville State, and the feeling has sunk in of being a Region 2 champion. And what does it mean to not just be a state champion, but a region champion?
Honestly, it feels really good, and I'm just really excited to get after it next week and see where my team and all of us can go.
Let's go back to a memory last year. We were going to chat with you after a game against Central Cass. I think maybe you know where I'm going with this here. I got a chance to watch you hit a half-court shot, buzzer beater at the end of the first half. Kind of walk me through where that ranks as far as your basketball memories.
Honestly, it's a pretty good memory. The team and I still laugh about it to this day. It was crazy. I didn't even think anything of it. I just chucked it up there and it went in somehow.
You know, sometimes basketball is a tough sport, and you gotta, unintentionally throw some elbows and get some position. And I feel like you kind of embrace those moments of just getting on the floor and being tough and getting those extra possessions for your team.
Yeah, I really try to do that, and it really helps out our team. Couldn't do it without the team because Claire gets a lot of rebounds, so that's really good for us, and yeah.
Of course, you mentioned Claire and all those seniors. It's a big class. What have you learned the most from them?
They're really good teammates. They support me throughout everything. They always are like positive, and that's really good. That helps us get to like where we are today.
That's Presley Brown joining us, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Presley, congratulations! Why don't you take? There's two mediums in here. I'm sure you and Claire can share those shirts and hopefully share a lot more good memories next week at Minot State.
Thank you.
Joe.
All right, James. Thanks very much. We'll take one more break and we'll wrap things up here from Mayville State after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Benedictine Mission Coordinator has a great move-in special. For a limited time, you can save $5,000 when you move in. That's $1,000 off your first 4 months of rent, and the $1,000 move-in fee is waived. Your rent at Benedictine Mission Coordinator covers 3 meals a day, home and yard maintenance, indoor access to Essentia Health Clinic and Benedictine Therapy Services, and much more. To schedule an appointment, call Benedictine Mission Court at 218-784-5250. Save $5,000 with this move-in special.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City Office at 701-636-4620.
The best thing about winter in Devil's Lake is the ice fishing. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clements on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keeping the ice house warm for you, Dad.
Joe Lancello and James Martins with you once again from Mayville State University, the Louis Fieldhouse. Devils Lake beating Carrington 65-31 for the Region 2 championship in Class A. Thompson over Grafton 57-47 for the third place game. So Devils Lake goes to state. Carrington will face Kindred at 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon here at Mayville State. And then at 1 o'clock, Thompson, the third place team, will take on District 1 runner-up Northern Cass. And that is just about going to do things here for us tonight, except for one thing.
Yeah, Joe, a couple other score updates here. As we were kind of mentioning Division B, so let's go back there again. At the big upset in the third place game, Battle of Trail County, Hatton Northwood defeats Mayport CG 54-52. So Hatton Northwood will play Linton HMB, who fell in the Region 1 championship to Lamar Litchfield Marion 45-29. Other scores, Maple River gets the third place in Region 1 over Edgeley Cullum Montpelier 54-38, a couple of state tournament teams from last year. And so Maple River moves on to the state qualifiers. They'll take on Benson County, who fell to Langdon area Munich 51-42. So again, Joe mentioned the 2A matchups, the 2B matchups, Linton HMB and Hatton Northwood, and Maple River and Benson County are your that Maple River Benson County one. That should be a great matchup. Out west, TGU, the Titans defeat Tioga 53-49. A couple of top 10 ranked teams for third place in Region 3. TGU will take on the Region 4 runners-up, which looks like it's going to be Kenmare Bull Bells, who's trailing Lewis and Clark Berthold 40-38 with a minute left in the game. So that could go either way. Grant County Mount Regent wins your Region 4 title. So Central McLean, the runner-up, 54-47, the score, by the way, will take on the TGU Titans. The Region 4, runner-up will take on TGU Titans, the third-place team. Bowman County's a Region 4 third-place team. They defeat Garrison 57-41. They would likely take on Kenmare Bull Bells. So,
was Garrison by themselves last year, or is that boys only?
Garrison. I think when they moved back to B.
Okay.
I think they because South Prairie Max and then Garrison. Garrison's been by themselves for a while, so don't quote me on that. But so that's some kind of quick score updates. But again, should be some great matchups here on Saturday. Joe and you and Chase Miller will be on the call for those.
And you're going to be going on a brand new adventure, I understand.
Yeah, Joe, that's correct. Going to be heading south of the border here for a new opportunity there, and so really appreciate real quickly here. Really appreciate the team at your live event, Jim Berkmeyer. Of course, great mind, and he teamed up with another great mind, and Mark Forseth from Halstead Telephone Company. Two outstanding dudes that can get stuff done. That's a simple way to put it. And they put this together. I think 2019. That's how long we've been on the airways, not airways, but on the streaming. So thank them for the opportunity to even be a part of a couple years and all the great voices that we have here at your live event. Chase Miller, Joe, yourself, Kevin Kolkman, all the guys, and Josh Boyko and just everybody. I know I'm missing a lot of names, but from Greg Grenzow in Carrington to Lisbon, to Hillsboro, Thompson, all the schools were able to be a part of Climax Fisher. The list goes on and on and on, and we keep moving and shaking. So I've just been happy to be a part of that opportunity for the last couple of years. So Joe, thanks for the tournaments we've been able to do together, and wish you and the rest of your live event team the best going forward.
Thanks, partner. We're going to miss you.
Thanks, Joe.
And that is going to wrap it up for us here from Mayville State. Thanks very much to Dave Nelson, the activities director at Hillsboro Central Valley, who has been the tournament manager. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We hope you will thank them by giving them your patronage. And just if nothing else, stop by and say thanks for bringing the Region 2 tournament to us. And we'll have the Region 2 boys tournament for you as well in 2 weeks. And thanks to you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. For James Martins, I'm Joe Lancello. The finals again here today in Region 2 in the third place game. Thompson 57, Grafton 47. And for the region championship, Devils Lake 65, Carrington 31. Have a good night, and we will talk to you later. Good night, everyone.